Hi, Firefox has been a memory greedy application for previous few releases, so here we'll be talking about how to reduce memory usage for Firefox. Two ways working effectively for me are first one, using it in safe mode where plugins, add-ons won't work, so if you can work without them, I would prefer using safe mode because it's the best and gives you the best performance. But if you want to use plugins and other add-ons, then you need to do some tweaking in the configuration of Firefox. So we'll be discussing both ways. So starting in safe mode is quite easy. Go to a run prompt, safe mode, that is Firefox space hyphen safe hyphen mode, and press enter, and this will start it in safe mode. Now for the configuration, to tweak the configurations you need to type about colon config in the address bar. It will warn you that you might make some mistakes, so because you know what you are doing, we'll say I promise. Now here we'll be tweaking few cache settings for this browser. To do those, here in this bar, browser dot cache, as you can see the options are being filtered out. Dot memory, here check this out. If this is false, set it to true. Suppose it is false, then simply double click on it and it will turn it true. Now we need to add one more field to it, an integer field, so right click on empty space, go to new integer. Now we need to enter the name, so the name is browser dot cache dot memory dot capacity, like how much we can use, how much we are allowed to use the cache memory. Okay, now the capacity. Now the tricky part comes. Suppose if you have 128 MB of RAM, quite low I know, but if you have 128 MB of RAM, this is more important. Here you will say 2048. Similarly, if you have 256 MB of RAM, you will say 4096. Similarly, if you have 512 MB of RAM, you will say 8192. As you can see, it doubles with the amount of RAM. Similarly, with 1 GB 16384, 2 GB 32768, more than 2 GB, either double it or you can stick it with 32768 and use the rest of RAM, like the rest of memory, for better usage, other usage. And if you have less than 128 MB RAM, I don't know how you're surviving till now, so better high time update it. Even 128 MB RAM is not enough these days. So as I have 4 GB RAM, I'll stick to the one for 2 GB RAM and go 32768. Okay, then we can check it. Simple click here, press enter. 768 good. Oh, I wanted to use less. Okay, then I'll go for the configuration of 1 GB RAM. 16384. Cool. As you can see, it changed. So these two for the better cache use. Now I want it to use less resources when it is minimized. So for that, create an inventory by right click, new boolean. The name is config dot trim underscore on underscore minimize. Okay, and the value I'll choose is true. So you can check this out at config dot config.minimize true. So like we did the necessary configurations, and now it will use optimal memory. So to revise what settings to made, write about config in the address bar here, then here write this browser.cache.memory.enable, set it true if it's false by double clicking on it. Right click on empty space, select new integer, give this name browser.cache.memory.capacity, and enter suitable number, the amount of RAM you have. Then create a new entry by right clicking here, new boolean, the name config dot trim underscore on underscore minimize, and set the value as true, and the work will be done. Now restart your browser and enjoy optimize your RAM usage. Thank you.